Without further ado, I present Blanche High School's Class of 2001 valedictorian Joe Anthony Serrano II.
Hello. Okay, I'm really nervous. All right. Good evening, Ms. Winston, Mr. Williams, Dr. Harrison, Mr. Jackson, assistant principals, honored guests, parents, my loud family seated over there, and of course, the class of 2001. Before I begin, I would like to thank God, my mom, and my dad, and my brothers and sisters for always being there for me in good times and in bad. I'd also like to thank all my wonderful teachers. That's my 5th grade teacher too, Mr. Barr, seated over there. And all my other teachers that I've been privileged to have in my 13 years of public schooling here in Broward County. I would not be here tonight if it weren't for all these amazing people. All right. I'm going to start tonight with a quote from Robert F. Kennedy. Okay. In the world and at home, you have the opportunity and the responsibility to help make the choices which will determine the greatness of this nation. You live in the most privileged nation on earth. You are the most privileged citizens of that privileged nation, for you have been given the opportunity to study and learn. You can use your enormous privilege and opportunity to seek personal pleasure and gain, but history will judge you, and as the years pass, you will ultimately judge yourself on the extent to which you have used your gifts to enlighten and enrich the lives of your fellow man. In your hands, not with presidents, is the future of your world and the fulfillment of the best qualities of your own spirit. Robert F. Kennedy said those profound words in 1966 to a group of college students, not much older than we are. As the first graduating class of the new millennium, the real first class of the new millennium, it is our responsibility to start off the next 1,000 years on the right foot. We have the power, but do we have the will? You all may be thinking, we can't possibly make a difference in this world. Well, just think about this for one moment. Greensboro, North Carolina, February 1st, 1960. After passing by Ralph John's store on Market Street, 4 young black college kids entered the Elm Street Woolworth at 4 p.m. and purchased school supplies. They approached the lunch counter and ordered coffee at 4:30. They are refused service. The 4 remain in their seats until closing time at 5 p.m. 4 days later, more than 300 students are taking part in their protest. By February 6th, countless hundreds of students, including the North Carolina A&T football team, had descended on downtown Greensboro in protest of Woolworth's discriminatory policies. By February 7th, there were 54 sit-ins in the South, in 15 cities and 9 states. Wow, these 4 college freshmen started what would become one of the most effective tools of the civil rights movement. They started a revolution of community, and as Emerson so aptly states, every revolution was first thought of in one man's mind. So don't tell me you can't do it without even trying. You might not change the world overnight, but no one says you have to. We are not here to live as parasites of this great nation. We aren't simply here tonight to get a pretty piece of paper and wear these funny-looking robes. We are here tonight to close a chapter of our lives. The world is watching us very closely. It expects the class of 2001, that would be us, to make a difference. We are here in order to provide the world with greater vision, with a finer spirit of hope and achievement. Do not choose to be common. It is time for a new generation of leadership, for there is a new world to be won. Reality has caught up with us, and we are beginning to figure out that we really don't know everything. Some of us already knew that. Either way, we are no longer rugrats. We are the future, and I know that's a scary thought for some of you parents. But upon leaving this beautiful, stunning, and majestic gym, will have been transformed into young adults as we knock on the door of independence. We are all headed in different directions. Some of us are going to college, to vocational schools, or to the military. Some of us are going straight to the workforce. In a few years, we will all wish we were back at dear old Orange and Green, as the phrase 9 to 5 will take on a whole new meaning. Whatever you do it with all the fervor, all the zeal, all the energy you can muster. You don't have to be some big shot to change the world. People do it every day, by helping the old lady cross the street, picking up junk around the neighborhood, showing a little compassion to those less privileged, and even dropping a few measly pennies into the little collection container at McDonald's. Don't ever forget your family. Home is good. People love you at home. People cook good meals at home. People give you money at home. Do not leave here tonight and sever the ties of home. Listen to your parents and respect their counsel. They've been there. You've all come far, but the credit is not all yours. Follow your dreams. Crush your nightmares. Don't be discouraged. Don't let others tell you you can't just because you're white, Asian, black, Indian, Hispanic, or other. Who would have thought that one of the best rappers of our time would be white, not Vanilla Ice? Or that the greatest golfer would be black? Who would have thought that Latin artists such as Jennifer Lopez, Ricky Martin, and Selena would cause such a musical revolution around the world? Nothing is impossible when you give it all your effort. We are about to leave the coolest place on earth. Yes, that would be Ely High School. There will be new challenges, new friends, new cool places. But I hope we will all bring some of the Blanche Ely spirit with us. Remember the excitement and anticipation you feel right now, and never forget it. Remember the encouragement you were given by your teachers, friends, and family. Remember the flashes of insight and the strength of your convictions. Choose those memories that will inspire and sustain you. And most of all, remember the hours we spent laughing, crying, complaining, and rejoicing together as the class of 2001. Look around at your fellow classmates. This will be the last time you will see each other as a group, as a family. You will watch as some of your friends slip away with time. The letters and phone calls will become fewer, less frequent, and less meaningful. Don't let this happen. You will have some friends forever. Hold on to that special someone and never let go. Memories can fade, but true friendship will never wither. And I are the leaders of tomorrow. We have been given the tools we need. Now let us go forth and create the future we have always dreamed of. That's all, folks. Thank you and God bless.